What's up, guys? Welcome back to the show. Today's story is one I'm particularly proud of. There was a protest happening in Glendale, California at the school board meeting where they were trying to declare Juneteenth as Pride Month and, promote all of this LGBTQIA child grooming in the schools. The Armenians, who happen to be my people, they showed up and they weren't having none of this stuff. So there was a lot of protesting going on. The domestic terror group Antifa showed up and things got violent. They started attacking the Armenians. Well, the Armenians, if you know anything about them, they are hot-headed people. They do not care two shits about cultural nuances or norms, virtue signaling or shaming. None of that stuff really matters to them. When you're messing with their kids, it's not going to end well for you. And according to this video that was posted, it doesn't look like Antifa made out too well. They effed around and found out. So let's go ahead and watch this video. Yep. Yeah. They're going to try to save that Antifa member here. Yeah, it doesn't look like Antifa made it out of that too well. And it's to be expected. Yep, carry that guy out of there. He's wobbling around. He's not doing too well. All right. So here's the thing, okay? On the one hand, you have people who are defending their children from child groomers, right? Child groomers who are trying to sexualize their children. And on the other hand, you have a bunch of commie terrorists and weirdo LGBTQIAs simply showing up to protest and force the indoctrination of someone else's kids. These people don't even have kids that go to this school. What is your business here is what they should be asking, right? Why are you even here? So, who do you think is going to win in that situation? The parents who want to protect their kids from these pedophiles, or the pedophiles themselves? It's a no-brainer, okay? Most parents that I know would give their lives for their kids. So I guarantee you, and especially the Armenian ones are, you see, they're not going to sit down or step aside. If these cops weren't here, these people would have never made it home that night. I guarantee you that. The Armenians have taken up the mantle of defending children against these LGBTQIA child groomers and domestic terrorist Antifa. Let's go ahead and just check out the comment section here. Call me extreme, but I'm pretty sure this is the only language these people will pay attention to. Talking isn't doing a goddamn thing. If anything, it emboldens them since they've come to the conclusion that there will be no consequences for their actions. Everything I'm reading in the comment section is praising the Armenians 100%. It's almost like they're heroes because these people want to be able to stop these child groomers, but they are afraid of the cultural repercussions in today's society. Armenians don't have that problem. They don't give two shits about any of that. They don't care about, shaming tactics being used by the left. None of that stuff means anything to them, right? Because effectively, they look down on these people as child groomers. So anything they have to say has absolutely no meaning. And anyone defending child groomers automatically gives up their right to even be taken seriously at that point. To them, it's absolutely meaningless. Cancel culture, all that stuff doesn't mean anything, especially because most Armenians I know are well-to-do. Armenia is the first nation to sanction Christianity as a state religion. I don't know why the wokeists in North Hollywood decided it was a good idea to push those ideologies on that community. Yeah, I don't know either. They must have not done their research because they didn't understand that this group of people aren't going to be, bowled over or, railroaded. It's not going to happen. This is really where the buck stops. I can assure you of that. There's no fighting with just one Armenian. You got to take them all on, especially if you target their kids. Yeah, conservatives can learn a thing or two from Armenian Christians. Absolutely. Armenian dads for the win. Anti-woke Armenian Americans fighting indoctrination and protecting their children. Fathers are here and ready to lay their lives down, and they're willing to fight this domestic terror organization called ANTIFA. This is a left-wing, commie, Marxist organization who has effectively declared war on the United States and capitalism itself. So they're well known to the FBI, and they're always violent. You can usually spot them by the coverings they wear on their faces. Meanwhile, the other protesters are out in the open because they know what they're doing is 100% right. So they have no fear. They have no fear of covering their faces because they're not criminals, such as Antifa. Our next story is one that happened in North Hollywood, again with Armenian parents and again with LGBTQ and these Antifa protesters. They basically are trying to indoctrinate these kids at an elementary school in Saticoy. Yeah.
Tensions boil over and come to blows.
Oh, there go Antifa on the ground.
One person is injured, despite pleas for calm. For much of the day, a row of police officers stood outside Saticoy Elementary and tried to keep the two sides apart. Even when they blocked each other's paths and got in each other's faces.
Listen, these are not the people whose kids you want to mess with. You're not going to be long for this earth if you keep messing with these people's children. Best thing you can do is move on to another more progressive area and spread your child grooming pedophilia there. It's not going to happen here. Take the L because that's the best thing you can do. All right, guys, until the next one, that's it.